Well, I actually came into town as soon as it passed, as soon as I knew it was safe to get out. And basically, the look on people's faces was just of shock. They just kind of had a blank look on their face. They didn't really know what to do, where to go. Of course, we're trying to get people out of the zone so we can get in there to work. And I mean, people are seeing things, and police and responders also are seeing things they've never seen before.
Lieutenant Patterson, we were talking about this for a couple of days, especially yesterday, trying to warn people that this was going to be an overnight event. Do you think that people in the community were aware and hopefully trying to listen in for warnings as they came through during the overnight hours when normally people would normally be asleep?
I think so. We've been hearing that yesterday was going to be a very busy weather day for several days, and the local news here did a really good job of warning people. And I think that when you have a storm that's of this proportion, I don't know that there's any amount of preparation you can do to avoid it. But I think all things being considered, I think there was as good a warnings as you could get. I mean, I started watching the storms come through Arkansas at 6 o'clock local time, and it came through my town here in Mayfield at 9, almost 9:30. So we had plenty of time, but I don't think anybody ever expects it to do what it did.
No, it was basically a survival situation at that point last night because these storms were moving at 70 miles an hour. We're looking at footage as the storms came out of Monette, Arkansas, and then through Kentucky. We heard the governor earlier this morning talk that 12 counties, at least, with devastating damage, and particularly there in Graves County, 100 people could have died. Have you heard of other deaths or injuries in and around your area this morning?
Yeah, we know for a fact that there are confirmed fatalities in Graves County, Marshall County, which is our neighbor to the northeast. This is a pretty sparsely populated area, but it hits towns, and so when it's hitting populated areas, you can expect loss of life, and unfortunately, we've had that today.
It's just so heartbreaking when we hear these stories, and when the sun comes up, we know we're going to hear more. Have you ever lived through something like this before?
Well, the closest thing I can come to was in 2005 during Hurricane Katrina. I was there helping with that cleanup and recovery, and this, I can't even compare it, honestly. Wow. It's a completely different type of destruction.
We are getting reports that this could be historic already because we had 9 tornado emergencies issued. That has not happened since 1999. And also the governor and state administrators there in Kentucky during the press conference this morning said that they believe that this was going to be more significant, more destructive than the 1974 super outbreak. That was an April event. This has happened in December. Oh, look at this right now. This is actually some video that we're getting from Arkansas.
These are live pictures.
This is a live view right now from Hunter Davis showing that was a hospital chair there in the ditch.
Across the street from the location from that home that was hit so hard. And look at this tree just torn up and pulled out of its roots, torn on its side. Lieutenant, I imagine you're going to see lots of images like this as the sun comes up throughout the community. I know it's sparsely populated, as you mentioned, but nonetheless, people live here. They're affected by this. And you'll be getting ready for this morning throughout the day, I imagine.
Yeah, we've been kind of doing what we can during the night hours and trying to get as many fresh bodies as we can because we know that as soon as the sun rises over these trees here, we're going to get a full breath of what we've got in store, and it's going to be weeks, probably months of work ahead of us.
Well, it really sounds like your governor is on the case already because he has issued the state of emergency. He's reached out to federal agencies right now asking for help even as daylight approaches. And he announced that he sent out impact groups. It's an incident command response outreach that'll be coming into counties. So I know you've got a great support there where you are in your post, Lieutenant, but more help is on the way.